Kate Yoman Antani Kaku Taisa Kautaku Tuku Tuku Isekiata Atisi Yukuaka Atatakaute Isei Kuoto Kosoko Kuoto Yanaka Yanaki Hello everyone. We are here one more week of light languages and collective healing intentions. I'm Ismael Rodriguez. I'm with my brother Wesley here. And we are going to start with some light languages to clear the space and to expand the space. We are going to make this space sacred and let all the energy and love to come here, and so that we can use it, share it, put our intentions and send it back to the planet and to humanity. So you like to go ahead, brother?
Masatuaka tatamaya hua ayashana iukua kuwasa ina tumba mua kumbaya huaya mua awasauata awata maua awauata kuwatata muayaka tuata mayawata mawasa Samaka kia wa hua ya hua tata hua kana iawa hua kata niawa na iawa hua takawa iawa ta hamba ia hua ta hua ya hua ta hua mayawa ta hua kana kini ya muata kosa na sana taya wa ya ua oya hua tata moa kia kuna ia wata suakata kiniwa muaka uata kana uata tatutu ya katutu kata kiniwa ua ya takumba kuata kiniukoa ua sana Sini ya ua baya kuwata suwakata kumba ya kata kutatua ya wa ayawata umbata wakata kuyawata wakata kuyawata samakuno wakuyawa wata wasata watata muakata Kumbayata tunaka sama kuwata yawata sini yawatu wakata uwatata kumbayawata sumbayawata payawata kuwatata otata muaka kinaiya masatua suwatata kutata kinawata yawata muwaka shiniyawa iyawata kutata uyawata uwakata kunawaya uwatata naya mama masuna kuwa putuwaka payatata. Thanks very much. Sana uyawata sunyawata mama waka payawata uwa. Thank you. Mawata wata kawa sayama.
Wow. Huanati Kiyumata. I've done a whole meditation in silence. This is unbelievable. Kuakatutu isiti umakatuata. I didn't notice. This is how connected I was when I started. That I don't think about the material things. It's just like
You're gone.
Because I left with your with your interaction.
Yeah, I seen that. You were like, yeah,
I left, brother.
I know. Yeah, and what you just said there, yeah, like I totally right. Like I got, like I imagine, like, well, like before you explained that, I kind of got that. I was gonna say, well, I drop a message, and then I was like, no, it's all good.
It was an amazing meditation that was guided by beautiful beings. And I'm gonna leave it as such and like that. And I'm gonna just add in the video, just close your eyes and feel the energy, because the energy was sent. The energy was totally sent, and it doesn't make any change or any difference if the sound is or not, because this is happening in a quantum field. This is something that they keep reminding me more and more, to don't get stuck with things that happen in this plane, in this dimension, and just go and trust that there is so much more happening multidimensionally in a quantum level.
That's great awareness. That's great awareness. Like that's good. That's great to share that. Because that's
many of us get stuck by believing that things need to be only in one way, the way that we've been taught here, and it's not. Is anything coming nicely and with love and pure from your heart is gonna be interacting with every other being in the existence, because you are setting this intention to just love unconditionally. That unconditional love, when you feel it, you don't feel that it only comes from this human being. You feel that it comes from everywhere, and so you don't feel anymore that your sisters and brothers are separated from you. No, at all. Tika mama. The love that you are sending, you feel that is also the love that your brothers and sisters have, and everything else has. Hello, Luis. How are you doing? Nice to have you here.
Hi.
Hi.
It was just like the same perceptions of the things you were talking about. Not like, don't let your physical eyes fool you, right?
Yes. Go transcend what your senses here on earth, let's say, give you or allows you to sense. There is much more beyond that. And that's something that we know and we can recognize here, and also with our third eye, and also in the feeling in our guts. A lot, this massive universe that they were guiding in this meditation. Before I did a meditation, Luis, and I totally forgot to activate the microphone. Because Brother Wesley started with a blessing, and his blessing took me away, so far away, that I totally forgot to come back and switch on the microphone. And that's why we are saying this as well, because as I was feeling like, what happened? As I was realizing all of that, I really felt straight away information telling me, just leave it as it is. Just leave it as it is. Let people know what happened, and just tell them to close their eyes and feel the energy. QHHT,
and the set of conditions as well. Sorry, and the set of conditions as well. Like, is like what I kind of get is that there's so much information that you're supposed to do it this way or you're supposed to do it that way, and it's just the way it's happening, which is perfect.
That's part of the programming. Is that our mind is set up somehow when we come here to Earth that things need to be like this or like this or like that, and when these things happen, we interpret them as mistakes, and they are not mistakes because nothing is a true mistake. I wouldn't have enjoyed that emission of energy as much if I stop myself, I interrupt myself, and I put some attention to the computer to disconnect the microphone. No, because it was such a wonderful feeling to just go away and leave the body with the energy of Brother Wesley. That it was fantastic. So I cannot in any way say that was a mistake, because it was wonderful. It was wonderful. And sometimes I wish that I don't have to pay attention to the computer, really, because the light languages have this power to take you in another state. It's not even like when we do an exercise meditation that it goes gradually. The light languages just take you straight away, instantly. Practically in few seconds, I was already gone. Maybe 1 minute, and after 1 minute, I didn't have my senses focused here anymore. I opened a little bit my eyes, and then I closed them back again, and then I left the body. And what I feel is that I become the energy that Brother Wesley is saying. I become that energy, and then it was a continuation. That's how it happened. I just continued in that state, doing what I was guided to do, which was an exercise meditation.
And do you notice? Do you notice the merging? Do you see this start to merge?
It's like the sea, that you become the same sea. The same sea. You just don't make difference in the way our mind separates. Recently, I received this yesterday, I believe. I received the feeling like a telepathic message in my chest, saying, try to discern that your mind is designed to separate everything here on Earth and in this experience we call life. That's not bad at all. That's natural, because the life that you are living in is designed to be like that. Now, it's important that you recognize what the light languages are making you feel all the time. Just go to your heart and feel what they make you feel, because from there, you're going to understand that the action that the mind has in every task that you do in life, in that moment that you go to your heart or you want to do some healing, you don't need to create any more separation. So by understanding this, you just relax the mind. You don't fight the mind. You just understand this, understand that your mind has the task and the job and the role that has to do here in this plane we call life, but we can go to different levels and also understand what the light languages are making us feel. And this is the wonderful thing. There is nobody telling us you need to do something this way or that way. I'm not even saying that. I'm just putting into words what the light languages make me feel in my chest. When I'm there in my heart, the throat chakra activates the the solar plexus as well, and then suddenly there is an alignment of the Kundalini energy, and suddenly everything is connected. Nothing is separated anymore. So that action from the mind becomes like secondary. The mind can interact from time to time, but as you are creating a conscious channel, a conscious connection from your heart, from your solar plexus and all your chakras, creating the Kundalini energy, as you are becoming that, and when you embrace it, when you accept it, is that the mind automatically take another secondary place, and it's not less or more. It's just in another state. It's in another state that we can let her talk. We can let the mind say anything, but we are gonna still feel that the column of energy that we are creating with our Kundalini energy is much stronger, much more powerful. So we don't let the mind distract us. And that often, especially in these groups that we share this wonderful energy with the light languages, that happens all the time. As soon as you start talking, any of you start talking, it activates my system so much that yeah, we just saw it today. Today was just a demonstration. We witnessed that this is actually happening, and yeah, my system is not anymore feeling the need that I need to come back and click something in the computer or do something in the computer, because so much more is happening everywhere. In a much higher level. No better or worse, no better or worse. It's just different. It's not our mind still judge things like if you go only to the soul or to the heart or to the Kundalini energy, is much better than being in the mind. I don't think that anything is bad or better or worse. I just think that it's different. It's just, and that way you accept entirely the way that you are without creating separation as well. Because when I listen to my mind trying to interfere, trying to interact, I don't engage. I just accept her the way my mind is, and I send love to my mind, and I say thank you for being there. But now it's just the turn for all the other chakras to talk and to express the love that they are feeling.
Utuaya tua, moi wata to, ota oa, kina ia wa, ota, kuno wata ia wata, mawa, mua katata, o tata, o ia wata, makua. Shani ia wa, wata, wata. Batua kata. Kine wa, iwa, muaka.
I felt that the entity that is talking through Wesley is saying, this is the way that we become the power, that we become the power when we truly accept everything that we are. And naturally we become everything. We become the star that I was mentioning during the meditation, the star that we become when we accept and we feel worthy to receive all the energy that exists in the universe. We become the warrior that we are when we accept and we accept and embrace who we Esio anakua ne tikuma sato tutukus utu sene ki kuku tutu sutuki tikuma asimia nakatuntu shiti titi 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 yana. Huanata, this love and energy, huana kuanatu wasawanata, that you receive from this language is tatu kuanta kuana, eki titiana huana katuanta huana, etiomati kuana etiomatiana. They are only taking layers and layers that they don't let you feel entirely all that we are talking here to and for the people who are watching this video. These light languages that we just spoken, they are also to activate and remove layers from your heart chakra. Because from the moment that you feel the love in your center, in your heart chakra, you're going to start accepting the love everywhere else in your system. But first, you need to feel it in your chest. First, you need to feel that there is a coordinate from where we are starting everything. And that coordinate is that place in the center of your heart that is going to make you feel things that you cannot explain in any way. And from there, we do everything else. You can do everything else. So take your time. Take that time that we were using for the meditation. I know that the microphone wasn't activated, but just feel the energy. Feel the energy. Take that time that the meditation took and let the energy that was sent to reach you. You only need to set yourself the intention, set the intention to receive. And you will receive everything that was sent. Eneki makatatos isiti sototata. Akotes isikomata araka. Aneta katotos antanakata isitis umma. Akatatikato. Akatotoshikawamakata. Enetiana wanatiana. And with every act that you do in life, Iana, bring that love, Juana, in every act that you do in life, bring that love that you feel in your heart. Tukuana kata, connected to everything you do. Eniki matana, uana tuana, you will expand and expand and expand. Hurnuatana. And yeah, Luis, do you want to do a blessing? Do you feel like doing a blessing? A blessing or whatever you feel like doing. Anything that comes like naturally. Because that's what we are doing today. Just doing that. And if it doesn't come, it's all right as well. You feel the heat as well, no, brother?
Yeah, very, very hot.
Oh my God.
Mutuayata, utuayaka. Maniata, ama. Moyata, uaka. Mutuaka. Tayo. Mautoyana, tukoya, tiu, koa, tua mana, tau, tua. Utua mana, tiu, tuata, mutana, kai, tiu, ko. Utua mane, te, tau, tukoayan, tua. Mutuyana, tiaka, tiuana, ua, tiuana, muai, tiu, tu, toa, tiana. Tiwaka, tiwata, uakayana, tiata, moya, oyana, 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 utuayata, utuata, utuata. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Huatauti o mamakutes o makuatete shukuanta. Esawamatiki tio makata. I was feeling that heat, and I was seeing a brother Wesley taking off his cardigan, his jacket, and then when I asked him, "Are you feeling the heat?" He was saying like this, nodding with the head. And then suddenly you started the transmission, tikuama, tikuama. And there was a moment that I didn't know if it was you talking or if it was Brother Wesley talking, kuana, tuana. And then we look at this once again only from the mind angle, you might even be maybe sort of strict to yourselves by saying, what are you doing? You are not even you don't discern that wasn't Brother Wesley and that was Brother Luis, and automatically my heart was feeling it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake because I'm feeling both energies. Just because I was referring to in that moment to Brother Wesley when I asked, I was connecting with his energy. That at the same time they were showing me that your energy, Luis, is the same one. Tiniana katuntiana mama. But again, with our mind, we are gonna constantly create separation, and that's fine. We just need to add something else and give us the chance to understand that there are other realities where we can feel also things like this, and they are not mistakes. So your voice became like Brother Wesley's voice, and I didn't feel the difference. That's not a mistake. That's a blessing. That's wonderful. That's and the most common thing that our mind will say in this situation is like, "Oh, didn't you see that was Luis and not Wesley?" In the school, they were telling this type of things also to us, like why you didn't make these things right, or why you didn't discern that wasn't Luis and was maybe John or David. Little silly things that interrupt a lot our flow. And in these days that we are feeling so much powerful energy, that we are feeling the full moon in a massive expansion, it's very important that we let all this energy flow instead of interrupting with these little things, the love that we are receiving, the love that we are downloading. For a moment I asked, why you are telling me all this? And they are saying, because it's important to let all this wonderful energy to come to earth. For yourselves and for everybody else. And also the reminder that we are all one, and we still don't accept that in our mind, but if we feel it, and with these examples, we can get there. We can experience that. If our scientific mind wants to approve of that, okay, these are the proof. That's why this happens when you meet a sister or a brother who is in a very high frequency, or even an animal, an insect, a mammal, the connection that people are having now with the cetaceans, with the whales, and the dolphins and all the other animals, species. This is a raising vibration, and we are acknowledging that we are all one. We are seeing reaction from animals and other species that we never seen before, and this is an alignment. This is how the demonstration of life telling us this is happening. This is happening. That's why you see more and more videos from species connecting to humans, and humans connecting to species in ways that we didn't see before. And we are very privileged that we have these light languages supporting this flow. Kuwata, kuotos, awana, etekiu mata kawana. And when we do these gatherings, the experience is completely different. I do practice light languages every day in everything that I do, even when I'm, like I say before, when I don't know what to say in English words or in Spanish, if I'm talking to a Spanish speaker, the light languages just pop in, and they always tell me, don't worry, just deliver the light languages. Don't judge why you are shifting from earthly language to light language, because that light languages that are coming through in that moment is not a mistake either. Is the love and light that that person who is listening to you is supposed to receive. Or is asking and praying to receive, because there are so many souls who are praying really for light to come in. Brother Wesley, wata.
Wata wasana sama muayeka tuwata buaka kineya uwa yawa Maia o tata muaka shane ye ua o sana o tata o akana ya mawata mua tata Maia kana kuna kuyawa uyawa tuwata hiwa ka shana uata o sana o tata o yawata ota muakata kunewa yawa sawata sinewa uyawata Sonowata, Tiawatata, Tuatata. Yeah, and actually what I'm getting there as well, not even what getting is what it's saying, is like there's been so much like things going on as well from the field. Well, it's not actually even the field, but the mind, I suppose, where it's doing this or doing that, and with this intelligence. It's just unfolding, really unraveling, just kind of realizing what's already happening, and then stepping into kind of a deeper state of being. And stepping into all what you already are anyway.
Because it's so easy to engage the things that they are happening here in the dense world, isn't it? In the density, we feel the density, and it's so easy for us to engage and then connect, and suddenly we become that density. Because we are so awake, we are so sensitive, and we are so capable to feel everything already, that when things are happening in the 3D in a very intense way, like the way we are experiencing nowadays, for us it's so easy to just get there, but it's not a mistake. It's not a problem that we have. We don't have a problem with that. It's just that we are open and sensitive to everything. So we just need to maybe allow, like Brother Wesley say, allow ourselves to get into that center of who we truly are, get back to our identity, get back to the light that we are, so that we can transcend that dense level and experience all the other levels that exist.
Shinowatata, Kotatatua, Payawayawata, Watatata, Konuiwata, Suwatata, Kuyawata. And in reality, what's happening is the field is shifting. Suwakata, Kuyato. The densities are being cleared. Suna, Kiniyawa, Konuwata. And it's kind of a reprogramming for what it already is. Sukututututututututututu. So these intelligences are surfacing, finding, and it's beyond explanation, really. Sanawaya koyawata tuatata kunewata Well, what is there to explain? Sukutua kata, kunewa
What
tata,
I'm receiving is you are doing your best, guys. Don't
Chua,
they recognize that we are giving everything from ourselves to, let's say, interpret what we are feeling inside. And I'm feeling that they are telling us that we are doing great. And they value so much, they recognize our love so much, because they truly know that it's not easy to pass this wonderful energy from so many high dimensions, that where the light languages come from, and interpret that into this density, into these words. I'm not sure if you are experiencing that, but it's happening more and more that for me it's tougher and tougher to speak in Spanish, or to speak in, like I said before, in English or in any other language from Earth. And it is just because of that Brother Wesley says, because the shifting is happening. And as the shifting is happening, much more energy, high vibrational energy, is coming to Earth. So when we want to share that with others, it's almost impossible. Sometimes we say, but we are doing, I do feel also from my human part, or from my human side, that we are doing great, because we are, I had this thing when I was little, that when somebody was bringing a present to you, or was giving you a present, a gift, my grandmother always used to say, do not judge what the present is about or the gift is about. Just receive the feeling from the intention. The intention is what counts. And that got really stuck in my soul, since my grandmother told us that, because I remember that my brother or my sister, when they were receiving a gift, they were moaning, or they were saying that that's not what they expected. That wasn't so my grandmother was there to tell us, learn how to be grateful, learn how to be grateful, and understand that the intention is what counts. So what we are doing here is we are putting our most our most loving intentions here for everyone to receive. So in a soul level, that counts a lot. That is so they really know how difficult this is, and they recognize the role that we are doing on Earth, interpreting things that are so difficult to interpret. But in other words, don't let your mind, or that feeling when you are expressing something or putting it into words, don't let that stop you from trying, because we are doing so much goodness here on Earth. It's not about this group. It's not about this group. It's about releasing all this wonderful love here on Earth. And we are doing it. When we are doing it, when we gather, when we meet, we are doing it. It's nothing about we have to create a group, or we have to do it in one way or in another. It's just about being here. It's about doing it, about being the channel. And we enhance and amplify the channel when we meet. We facilitate also the understanding of all the stuff that we've been experiencing over the weeks and the months that we have behind. And help us to understand the new energies that we are experiencing now, so that we can bring them to the planet in the next following days. That's why they keep saying, guys, that's great. That's really great, because it's not easy. It's not easy. What you are doing is really complex. And this is love from them, so that we amplify also and we enhance our recognition, our role on earth. Kuana kuati kuanata asuana kuana esi kuanatus ushiana. As we do it with total love, everything comes very easy out. Everything, we express it very easy out. And as it isn't hard, ikuana, huana tiana, to feel these light languages and love, sometimes we don't think that we are doing the job, because part of us is still programmed that in order to do a huge or a great job, you need to suffer, or it needs to be hard. And yes, we feel hard to interpret these light languages into earthly languages, but at the same time, because we are feeling so much love, we feel the ease of doing what we do. But that doesn't mean that we are not doing an amazing job here. And I am telling you this from Ismael, his soul, and from all my beings that are here, assisting to these transmissions. And this same message, if you are being pure love in action on earth and you are doing your best, this goes for all of you if you are watching this video at home. Or anywhere. Kuanakata. Esiti kumatata kotoanata. Ohoto tuanakata. Oto soto wata. Don't let anything stop you from being the pure love that you are. Awana kuana tuata kuata tikama. And the activation comes from being that love in action. Ekiwana, you activate yourselves. Tikua makatu tos awanata. A brother and a sister can assist you, but if you don't keep activating from your core who you are by bringing love into action, ekuana tuana kawana, in few days you're gonna need another assistant from another brother or sister. Watako wanata, eha wanata wana. But if you entirely accept the light that you are, that you can bring it, that doesn't matter really if it goes one day in one way or another day in a different way. Was it your intention pure? Was it your intention out of love? That's what counts. And that is ensuring that all that love that you felt in your chest is reaching somebody else. And is transforming everything that is. Tukutus aiti titianakata. Huanata susushuara tukuatana. Do you want to add something else to this, guys? Huatika mama takutus tukubati shutu tukuata. Oseya makatu tiana. Tuni tuana. You don't feel like adding anything? Let's start with intentions. Tu amata tu sishiana kutuana. Huatatiko amatata. Tu su shu nu tu shu anakata. Luis, do you want to go first? Tukuata kuata. Huru nu tuata.
Awareness, perception, and bringing more positivity for me and for everyone. And also empowerment for us to make good use of our resources. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Watata tu shiti titi ubaka tata teshu tu 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 titi 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 anata awana wanati kiamata sose sokoto soti titi wama eki yumate te shoto tu tu shiti titi 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 amababa tu sto awanaka wo to shiki amama kotos ana yumakata ano to kuata tesho akatu anata wanata si kuana uanakata. I'm so glad to see you, brother. Wataguto anakato atesho o kotos o anakatu to shioma. Awana wata because each of these interventions are so unique. Eni kuana wanatu wana and my soul was missing you. Uanati wana in these weeks. Eni kuantanako otesh awamata antanakuto to. Eni es yuku ataise tukuntuana. Eki tiana kakoto to sotika mapa. Ahu tokoto sotokoto. Ene keti kitiana watana. Awatatika watata.
Tiu koata yana toko ai tiu tuma kai tuku ama mutuko i tiu waka. Mauto tau koiata. Mautoko i tuama. Muto i te ota. Mautoko to tau kuata. Mautuko ai te utua. Utuma kai to ama. Matu wate tiu koa. Utukui tiu motua. Tukuana. Matei te tukuata. Matukuata i tiu koa. Utuata. Ko ti tiu koama. Utai diata. Utai diata utua.
Una kao te si to yana. Hona sao te sawama iseko to tanakao te stintiki o makana. O se si shio con taneta kao to isete hakutu to ineta ki yumakatana. Ehete te okoto sotoko se henakakutu shuntukuana. So this being from Luis was like telling me all the process that Luis has been going through. Wata wana tiko amata wamate soto koto isete kiyama anawana tiko ana. And my soul with these beings together, because everything at the end of the day is one, was saying as an answer. Everything is fine, everything is good. I was sending love every day anyway. Tiki anako to soto intini ama. So when you get worried about some brother or sister, something, transform that worry into sending light to them. Tiana Juana, Eshawana. Again, it's so easy to get stuck in that feeling of worry. And the feeling of worry, today I understand it like a traffic sign that is telling me, send him love and energy. Send him love and energy. And we are already ready to do that. We are ready to discern worry, and then when we identify worry, transform it and send love to that person. You are going to help that person much more if you send love than did you get stuck in a feeling of worry. And you're not doing by worrying any good to yourself either. Tu kuatanika wamata esika tu suntanakata eka wamata wanata. You will make your soul and the other person you are worried about, you're gonna make them happy. Because you are supporting that quantum field that is connecting you, both kuana, wana, and everything else. O huana kata sisio amakwana. Ehia.
Makoi taka iti anaka ti ko iti uma. Muta iti ata. Mutu ka iti uku. Tau ko ayana. O tau ko ata. Mutu ko i sotutu ama. Mutu ata iti. I ata ko tau to kau to. Ko matoyena tiu tutu mautuana.
A message of love and recognition and gratitude. Kakuntana as is Yakuan. Everyone now we meet in a soul level. Iwaka wana awana tukuana, and we bow wata with the kuata with grace. Kakuana ka eti yumakana. Asi kawanata antiarana kutus untuno tushimika. Shwata, shwata, nakata wata. Wata nakatu wata. Thank you, brother. Wata tutu tishuaka. That was amazing. Good to wata. Now, brother Wesley, you want to say your intentions? Wata.
Yeah, I'm up, right? Am I there?
Yeah, your mic is...
Sakuta tukuta ti bababu yaka ma shaniwa suyawata bu wakata na kiniwa. Change and acceptance. Samako yaka katako tata woyawata. Mayako tata kunakuyawata. Masako tata for the planet. Sani yak mbayo wakata. Utata uyata uyakuta utata utata muakaya uaya uaya wata utata utata kiniwa huata Wakaiyawa wata siniwata kuyawata batuwata samawaya ashanai nai mawa kunakayawa samuwakata buyata bayawata tuwata kinawa watata Abayawaka tuakata, kinewa wata, tayawata. The planet, samuku waka kuyawaka, kinewata tuatata, suakata kuyata, sabuata kuatata, sakuatata kuyawata. Just flood the gates with light. Sunuwaka, shiniwaiwa, suyawaka. Muyawa, Shiwata, Suaka, love, Suaka, Kayawaka, and understanding. Unuya, Muaka, Kayawata, Mayawata, Tuatata, Kuyawata, gratitude, Suwayawa, Uata, Uaka, respect,
Kuata, Tikuana.
Sayawata, Utata. Kayamata muakata. Shania yawa tuwa. Mayawa kayuwa. Tuyawaka. Mayawata.
Kuata. Iakuata nikawaka. Iavakuata nikawata. O chakawana kuonata kuata.
Obatuwaka.
Uati awana. Uata. Reunion of tribes. Kuata.
Mawaka tuwa.
Kuata.
Shirwa.
Uana, utuana. Sekuana, te shokuana. Wana, tika wana.
Kautu tuata iti ukoai. iu tu kuaya.
Batakua.
Kuana kutuana. We are opening the doors of heaven here on earth. Eni akuana. They are portals. Tika wana ta ote wama. Oku tuana huana tuana kahu tuana kuana. O atawana te so akuana kata suku tuana ka. Esu kuana tuana hiua
Mati utu tukuaya tina utumata itika tukua itio kuaya. Utuaya ki teo kuata. Tau tukuai tiu tu mauata.
Wataturu maka atos ikawakata seso tokon tawanaku tos ikana ako waka ateso ata. I can only feel gratitude and gratitude and more gratitude for feeling kuana tia na wana tuana, feeling all of this that we are doing together. Kuaka ote wata
Tai
ote
kau numoto tai tana utu itiu koea. Tukoya tauma ituaka. Utuko itiuma taumata. Tau tuko itana. Uitisu tusuata iti tiutua. Tiutuata. Mata utuaka tautua. Taiaka utuata. Matoa itiukua.
Thank you. Wata watika wata seti ishu wata kutuata.
Suakata waka, katuka waka, mayawaka to waka, kiniwa kiniwa, wata, suakata, kiniwa wata, kunu waka yaku wataku,
Matai tiko toko taina, tau tuko i tiuko, toko ana, tiu tuko wata.
Kai toko katakana kuwaka kiawa. Iwata wata toa.
Titi anata.
Mata ko. Keni waka ku wata ko yawata.
Wataku to sa kutu tu ta tika wata te sa tuku toto stata kutu tu anaka. Secha shukutu ta koto shanakata. Juku wata kutu sa tu makatu sutu shuku.
Pasuakata. Kutu waka. Keni waka tu wakati. Kata pa ku waka shana wayawata. Wayawata.
Anavutu as awata ti kuata te kuata te niuama. Ha te kuata. Ao ko to saine kakwata.
Tai tiu tu ana. Tau koi tiu ko. Tau tuku i tiu taka. Tiu ta utu wata. Kau tu waka. Tuko i tiu ko. Tuko i tiu ma. Matua ta i tu ama.
Ta kuata.
Nata.
Takatuata kuata. Wata ubata kuta naka. Utata uata kuata ka uata. Ta wata. Hatsuakata.
Bawasata. Sumakata kuya. Oshata huna kuyawa. Oyawata.
Tu sitanaku tua. We stand in our own empowerment. Kuaka tiwana. We tua, we united. Uana kutuana. Iwa ka utu tuana ka tatos ako tuana. Wow. For a moment, I was seeing ourselves like this Greek goddess or gods on the type of environment like clouds. And we were, each of us in one different cloud, and we were from there opening that door and portal to allow the light reach the planet Eki and Awana Iya kuana kuana. And at the other side, all the dimensions are connected. It's like we don't need to make any effort to open that portal. From the moment we open the portal from all the other dimensions to Earth, everything else in the other side is connected. And everything flows. I was feeling like these Greek gods or goddesses. They were creating a triangle with these clouds. Opening the massive, massive portal. Suddenly, I was seeing ourselves like chief of tribes, doing the same from here, from Earth. In seconds, was this vision was shifting from being Greek gods or goddesses to being chief of tribes. Tuanakata, Okoata, Wama, Wata, Wata, Sikua, Kuata. And it feels great. Kuata, Tuataka, Wata, Kuata. So a lot of joy goes through, a lot of laughter and joy goes through. Kuata te tiuakawana. Esa wabata kutu sawata kutu ise kuata. So if you are watching this video and you see that sometimes we sort of interrupt each other, we are not really interrupting each other. It's just the energy merging with the other energies. Light languages do this. They do not interrupt another language. They merge with each other. So if you feel in your chest, also you are at home and you have light languages activated, or you feel like dancing and you feel like a big wave of energy going through you and you just want to scream, do it. Just do it. Just express whatever is going through, because this is your soul opening and feeling the wonderful, wonderful energy we are sharing. So my intentions are, I will say that I'm asking this for myself, but at the same time, I'm asking for everyone else. So I do want to set the intentions so that we can remove any dark influence that we might be getting from any realm or from any dimension, from any aspect of existence. So I want to ask with my entire soul and the unification of my brothers, on behalf of my brothers here who opened this portal with me, to remove in everything we live, in everything that we perceive, remove any influence from darkness and negativity. Our souls feel like it's enough. It's enough. And we recognize the shifting. And as we recognize the shifting and an empowering self, our energy connecting from within, and experiencing everything what we call life, we also feel like asking, please, to remove everything that might be affecting me or my brothers or humanity or the animals or the crystals or the planet and anything that exists in the existence, to stop, please, stop letting this energy, dark energy influence to reach us. Takuota kuwakawana. Kaote siakuana. Allow us to see that we need to change without having to go through that darkness, through those feelings of darkness, through those things that we've been experiencing already for so many thousands and thousands of years. Eneki yoku ata aote yoakawana. Etu anaku anata. Esikyu anata kotos oana. And another intentions I wanted to bring today. I had these intentions whilst I was having a shower just before starting this light language group. It's not that I was wondering what intentions I'm gonna bring to the group. No, naturally they just came so present, so huge in my chest. Like I felt like I need to ask this based in all the experiences that I've been feeling through the years. Eiaka and the times that we are living. Eniaka wate so woto okawana tawana. I'm coming across with videos of wonderful brothers and sisters who help humanity to awake in terms of recognizing what they are eating, what they are ingesting, what they are putting in their bodies. And these brothers and sisters give us the information to become aware of what these toxins are and what these intentions from the darkness is as well. So I want to set the intention today also, so that they, our brothers, sisters of light, from every realm, from any dimension, to support us in projecting this light to all the things that we eat, to all the products in the world, to all the stuff that is being manipulated, to dissolve these toxins, so that humanity can regain their power, regain their vitality. And whilst I was having the shower, I also felt to send energy to our immune system and to our body in general, so that even if it takes some substances from the exterior that they are toxic or poisoned, to create an enhancement or upgrade in our biological body, so that it can transform this toxin into light. And that's the vision I had in the shower. I was seeing a human being like shining and shining and shining, and I could see how all the organs were getting upgraded to until a point that they could absorb all these substances and transform these substances into light. So yeah, my intention is to send light to all the products and things that we eat, that we use to eat, even our waters in the planet, but not only for humanity, also for all the animals. How many fishes, whales are dying in our seashores because the waters are also very polluted. So I want to send these intentions to humans, but also non-human beings, all animals, or everything that is exchanging energy, so that we create only light, exchange. Thank you. These are my intentions. So yeah, if you feel like activating your microphone and be part of this transmission, please do that. If you are at home, you can do the same. You can also set your intentions, whatever they are, from the simplest to the more complex intention. Everything is possible. If you feel it in your heart, if you feel that that's something that you need, please set the intention. There is nothing to lose. You're not going to lose anything. The mind might be doubting, like, come on, that's silly. Why I'm gonna set an intention? Why I'm watching this video? Set the intentions. You have nothing to lose. And then relax and receive. If you want to join us and participate in the transmission, you can do prayers, or you can play an instrument, any form of expression or love that you want to share here with us is more than welcome. Tu atakatus esioama esekitutos ainetaka esawanata. So shakwana, give yourself a chance, the chance to receive, the chance to send love, and you will see, maybe not today, but you will see that the more you open up, the more you allow these spaces for yourselves, you will see how one day you're going to feel everything we are feeling here, because we went through the same process. I have witnesses here. I have my brother Luis, my brother Wesley, and we have shared our, let's say, intimate lives, part of our personal lives. We know about each other. And if it's not in a human conscious level, we share it in an energy level. And we identify each other. And we know that we've been through a lot. And so often we have thought something is impossible. But then at some point we have got surprises in our life, and we have found that actually, if you expose yourself, if you set the intention to feel something and to send love, eventually you're going to dissolve the structure that is impeding you from feeling and from sending everything that you are. Kuata, all the light and love. Shukuakata kutuana, and divinity. Ishikumatata sessionakatuana. Huanakata sisanakuotes ikianakwata. Hatutus anete eswanakata. Suakata ishekuana. Ready? Watakatu to shoot to koenete. Hatukotos abaka. Enete yuma. Asuko taishitiku wakata. Anokotos enekiete. Ene gotes awakata os ishaka otatiku anakata. Eko dos awanate sekuota. What it feels great from these transmissions now is Agutuana, as we've been doing like continuously the transmission since we started today's gathering. It doesn't feel like we are starting a new section. It feels like the continuation of everything Kuana we've been doing.
Kotoi tiokoia satautua. Toia tutuaya. Mayutua tayotuaya. Utuana toia seu tu tuayata. Toi tiwata. Tiwata I tautua. Totuaya mutu koyata.
Nabai se nua makauna ka esa wana kunal. Esa punal kakutan naka okoto taite titiu makal. Esetiku ataka ota toko tosane ki yanakawata. Ahotota seki nakote sakunda te sawama te kutuku.
Matoya taina tautu koya. Tautuko tautaya kautu. Mai tautu mai te kautu itana. Utu itaka ina utua. Utuana tautia tautu koata. Toayata itiotu koyana. Tokoi tautu. Mai tautu ayana tau koyata. O tau umayana. Tau koi ti tio koanata. Teo toma tau tu tau maya tau tuana o tau tuana tau tayaka mau tu I tau tuama matuama tai tiana matuata iti utu tuamata itiaka utuaka itiana tau tuata Anatae o tayanayo Ayana o taye tawayana yo oyana o
Agotata, tomaka, tuturutu, atauku, katata, pata, kutotaka, shete, tiki, mataka, tototake, titi. Una tamo, tana, pata, kotete, chumakatana, kutumata, sena, kumae, anata, makatune, takatumate, take it and make it upatanaye.
matai tan ai tio koeata moto koi tau mata utui te tau tu kai tata tai tata utu koa te ota I tau koeata mauto I tau koeana o koeana te ata isu ama motai kai tina utau ukoea o koeana tu koata motiata tai titiana
Ando batakata shititi anakata tutos itanakata toto toi shititi machakatama chishanako tase chianakata totase
motai tean tishu atapuye tayana tautia kautu koi tia koata tau koi tamatu I tau tu koi ta tio to sautu I te sautai te su soayata tai to su to toi sama tai na te utu tia toia satoi tia tau soto tu toi sautua o taiata matio toko tian teo o toa teo toi tau tu tai suata voia tau tu o taia su tama I tau toko iti o tai matio toko I tau tu aita tau tu ya tai to tayana tu ya toyana tu ata tu ya tai tiu tu ya tai na tu ya ti tau tu tayana tu ita su tau tu mai taya tai tiaka
Mate na pate kete tene ke ho hama hene tana kumate tana mate sana kana te tine ki mete senu hana Tanutanaku mate senetanaku. Anate senete de tumakatenaku. Atamakata sitiku. Ototo mate chichiti akamatas inyakamama. Anaku tutu sutuku mate sesikiti maka. Anakatuto mate kisiti anakanato kototote setete nitene kitine meke umatanetu. Tanatu tase mekatanatu. Anatu makata setima kata satu kumata seki mata seki mata.
Mata tia tanata ukoi ti uko ti tamata ti tana to tai ti koi ti ata ti muta ti kau tuko to tiata mata kai ti to ma ti tau tu moto i tau tu maina o to ata moto tau tu ana mata i nei te o tuko ata.
O maretana koda sanaka tungara senio marana kaandara. Enetana katutse sensia makata sensitiu mataiki tana makana. Eneti kanua naka papapai shi uma. Au mama baba ene mama ene oma ne na ua. Te uama uma ene kuama ene uama. Ene kapuma teia ma o nei uama. Wanaka kuana kuana iana. Huana siwana. Huana ta. Saku huana. Eni wakana towana. We see you now.
Tai na tau to tau tai ata o tai ana to ta u tau tu ana.
Urumata karutu torumata ka te seti kukotoana.
Mai tahai tau tu hai tana o hai ta ho ta i usu aya ta hai ta utu ais tuata.
Samamachi kanamatu tuku shikana katoto koto isineaka. Asukoata neki titi anakata.
Hai sato to e ta ai ta hau tu huata. Utu huata i tu koa hai tiana. Hiti ta ho to hoana ta tu maita ata.
As one kiumatana. Omata ese kiumatakata. Anatumata sine sawama ese kiwamata.
Mai tai shitu tu ai tai te o koi tai tau to koi ta kai ti tau tu ai ti tau tu a. Tau koi taku tu kuaya ta ti tu ata ta i ti tu ata. Tau mata ka ta ka tu ko ai ti na mo tu.
Sushi shama sishana kuona saumata ini anakauna. Eni kiyomata ene ki anakuana. Uana ta umata si umakata tu sito.
Motoina tau kai tau toko kai tau kua ta kai ti ko ata. Kau toko to a tai ti tu ata.
Ane tatu se sawama anuoto okote si ni tika wamata isi shiwamaka to sawama ene e sawama taka o tes ai ni anamatana.
Moi tai tau tu tai tau tu tai ti tau tu.
Nanatu sai se kuate sawamata kasishuku tuto mate ki ni anakaota sawanai te ne kaota. Eneta kawamata seishu amaka o atai kiu makata. Eni amakatu anatai se kiu makata se shiu makata isi anakata. Ene kiu anatakata. Ora nata sahu nata kiana. Ewana tikawa te shiu makata ine. Uanakata iya wanaka wana. Iwanakawana. I'm visualizing the bones of every human and every being being reinforced. Tiki umana kawana te wakawana. Enlightened. Tiki wana kawana. Ihawana huwana. Sikawana. Iyana. Strengthening. Waka huana from the structure. Iyana from the most dense structure of every being. Tawana. Iakuana. Skeleton. Exoskeleton. Or non-skeleton. Huanaka asikiana. Everybody is being enhanced. Tikawamata. Esawana anahata utisanato tanikawana. Dus enete se umane kiwa wanata wana.
Mata itakao tu koe titiko ata. Ko atakai titi tu ama. Tau tu apa. Iti tu.
Wana hai ni anaka. O te nakuna arana. Eni kahuna kauna tiu makana. E tiu mana na to tiu. A te sawate ne ki wakatai ne. O no to te sina kaumana e siana. Heni ana kunta e hunu anarata. Iwana tua ne te akuana tuana. E kawana tawana. They are saying that it's important that every human being from a conscience state, from a consciousness state, kuana, awareness, eniana, from awareness, ekiana, recognize kuana, your energy, awana, tikana, because you are opening ekiana, the doors to receive this energy, but you first need to recognize and accept and welcome wana tikwana, the energy in your system, tikwana wana tikwana, auruana tikwana taahwana. So these light languages are also wana interacting in our psyche, in hiana wana tiwana, in the programming, or to us ikwana tuana, to ease this feeling of recognition, of deserving this divinity that we are, kuana tiana, accepting, integrating, kakuana, acknowledging, eniana, ewana tuana tiana, the collective, shuwaka, esawana, tas iyaka tuana, awana koto, sawana, tes uana, is just in a process, or kuana, of accepting everything that is. Eniyakuana tuana, but nobody outside of you can force you to do that. It has to be a choice. It has to be a decision you take. And as you take the decision for yourself, you are supporting the whole human collective and all the existence. Eniana in your planet and everywhere else. Tiana kuatiana. Every being. Kuana tawana. Esuana. They were showing me jellyfishes. Tuana kawana. Awana with beautiful colors. These ones that they are in the dark ocean, in the profound dark oceans flowing uana, uana, tikuana, with these wonderful energies and colors. Tikawama tawana, floating, flowing. Enia hawana tiyama.
Natai
Ewa.
te hoi ta tau toko e tau toa ta tau toa tai ti ti o tau toa o tau ta ta tai te o ta tau ta tau ta tau ta tau
Isana koto to isa to i te ti ana mai ne tau mai ne tanau anata te umai
e tai tau to e ao
tanau mai ne tatau ne kau hato ai
to
nei
to e aka o to e tau tau to
mai o dai nau matai na mahu o toi
no toi tau to toi a tau tai a tau to toi
Tau maha e ne taku mai sau mata
mai a
e
tau
taku
to a
anai.
ta tau mo to tai a ta tai tau to tau tai
Mahai na hu mahai ne tahu matai na tai na hu manai.
ta ta tau 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 tai tau ai a tau to ai au tai
Mahai
tau
tahu matai ne.
tau tai ta tau
Tamama se ho tana hatai ne ne to mahai ne te o mai. Atu mataka tai shiwaka. E saku tutu sinte te kiuma kata te si kiuma. Aneka tatatunta na kata sisia na kawana. E ne te kiuma kata e ne kiuma kata te e te kiuma ta. Aua nanta uma ta e si uma kata e te uma kata ta o te tau mataka e tau mana e. Hanana
mo
tai
tai
te ki.
tana tai tau tu tai nau tau a tai tau tai a nau
Tau
o
mata
tai
tu para tatu
tau tau haia tau ai ai tau ai ai tau tai au o tai anai tau o tai au ai a tai tutu ai
ai akau
anaya
ngana kababa
yana
ise katantu na yana
Maya tai tau
ne tau na tatu ene tau o ene
Auto
kau
tai
aku
nau toi tau tai tanaui tau
Uanai tahu na kai
Maya
takau
yana
na
tau
tai na Anato
Mo
mai
tai
na
tau
tatakau
tai ana tai U tai tau
Ene he na kumatai na hu matanai na kumanai na hu Hatata ho tana tamu mai ne ke huma e na hu matai na kau manai Mana takate se kutu tu 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 shiti titi ana oka titi ana te titi ana Au e ne tau e te iu ana kau matai na tau manai.
Moto tai nao to koi tau koi a tau ko
Si tu mai ne tau mananai tanau matai umae na tau matai na uko anatai
Makai tai tau ai tau tau ai tau tu ai a tau ai tau
anate kau mai
Kutu
na he tu
tanai
mahe na
o
tu mai tanai tanau
Tiana o toi tiana o Tau te ana o to toi Tau te a o
Tanau
te ai
ai
tau
nei ku mahai nei tau mai na
No
tau
to ai ana o
ya ta ta
Au
pa pa chika pa
toi
pa pa chika pa pa
tai au tai o
anatu ne te tau
Tau
katai
tiana
te
o
naku
Mai tata e te ai tau.
tau mai na tau mane tai tau anata tatai ne kaku matatai na kau Watanakata te, takata tu anake, tu anakate, te ki umakate, tu toto ine tanau, ene kau, ane kau anate.
White Buffalo Woman. Mautu tai tai tau.
Wata, te wakata, wata. What is she saying? Kuata, what do you feel she's saying? Kuanakau, anakau, na.
Kuaya tai.
Naumata e nakau natai. Ianahu Tawana Tiana. We invoke you, white buffalo woman. Goana. Oana Watai Tiana. We invite you to participate through our brother Luis. Ikia mama kuta atiana wata. Oti shawana. Send to his heart anything you want to say. Kikawana ta oana kiokuana kata. Eniana kuanata. Aranatu sai
Mai tana tau tua tai ti o toayata.
Watanaka tus ayanakata. Sushu shuichiana. Ataku warakata. Si kaputanakata. Tu seiti asa utanaka as esi kawata tiki makawana. Ikawana tikawata. Allow the light languages to flow. Eni yakuwana. And any sensation that comes together, iya kawana, that's the message. Kuntiyo makata. Eni kahu tutu sanakata esi yanawana. Awana esi awana. When channeling only your minds, ekiwana kuwata, that pay attention to anakuana, to something about to happen, is what interferes. Tiki anakuana. Awana Tikawana is totally the same you've been doing in this flow. Kuaka Tishiki Yana. Eni Kuana Tikuana. Feel Kawana. Feel Kuana. And just wanna wonder how you will say that in English earthly language. Eni Ana Kuana. Esi Ana Wanata. The more you practice, the more Shakwana will flow, and the easier it will become. Hanatu anata hasi chisanakoto sawaka. Ikiwaka tashi anaka tuanakata. Ahu makata si wakata te ti kuatana. Ti anakata. Iyanaku tos ai ti anaka.
Tautoko e nautu mataiki o to ata.
Naka antikana otana eina. Tatsusanaka ates esisio shutukus anakata. Ene taku taite tikyo tu anakata. Ewa mati yawanata. I send love and energy to that part in our brain, in our programming. Hatute sawana tikuanata umwana. That activates when we are asked to do something, kiwaka atuana kuana, and we kuana tiana, we put that tika mama tikuana, ishawama, that tiny bit necessary to stop something from happening. Tawana, often is such a small part of the programming. Kuata kota kuana, but we've been exposed so often to it. Iyawana, tikuana, that still is having an effect on us. Tawana, kawanda, tikoana. Eyana, wana, tawumati, wana. Go back to that feeling of freedom, awana, of allowing anything to flow. Ewana, tuana, kuana, ishuana, wana. And any message to you, Wana Kuana, or to every human will come to Wana. It will be downloaded as your higher self is always there connected. Your guides are always there connected. Enikium Tanaka Otes Aumaka Ates Oana. Ekuanata Otes Oana. Any form of expression, any way of expression allows the channel to flow kuana, tuana, ka, otawana. And the more you welcome and host that wonderful feeling flowing through your hearts and chakras, the more you will start perceiving Tushuana
Tata,
messages.
Kuyawa Sua, Samamua ya Kuyawa. O atata maiwa kaka. Kia sa o sa e a oa e a oa. Oa ma e a oa e a wa oa. Mai a kato ka ta ki a ko e a oa. Mua ka. Sinewa e a wa oa e a oa e a oa e a wa. Batu waka. Batu akua. Bayawata. Bayawata.
Tuana.
Tuata ku.
Wanata, si shuku antana kuton tuishi wana.
Batupa. Shaywa.
Kuwana, sakuana. Something
Tawata.
chukuana, takawana.
Mawata.
Something similar we mentioned in the previous weeks. Iyowakawana tawana. And Brother Wesley has been practicing this so well. Tuakawata isiana.
Bawata.
Indeed, he sent me recently 3 private messages with light languages mixed with whatever he wanted to say. Tikawama, wutueni, yakuantatuana. So if you speak light languages or you have any other way of expressing yourself, painting or dancing, let this love flow through you and let it speak through you and put it into words, and that interaction with consciousness, with awareness, that create a massive activation. You allow Jisawana, Kuata, everything that you are, start talking Tuana, Kuana, in this dimensional level. Ti Makata. Esi Anakuata Wata. Wana. The more you do it, the more you dissolve the doors, tikiana, in tiana, or obstacles impeding ekuana, uana, all that information to come to you on takuanaka is yukuana. Babai shukuto shiti kuabata. To toko to shiti kiyomakata. Usanate titi titi makata.
Mato yataka ototo amate tauto kawata itioto. Ti tautu tuata. Tautu tuata. Itiotu wata.
Utini titi titi makata tashi titi 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 makata. Oma baba shishi shishu batakata. E titi 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 makata chisakata. Nakata te shukubata shiki chushuaka.
Matua katutu kututu katutu kutu kututu tu 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 kututu tu 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 baca tu 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 bapa you ya
Chupa chupa chupa
Natoi tao tao te tao tao tanao.
Haraturu patatashi tuturu pakatashi shupapata. Tatu tuturu kubata. Tiu shuata joy watanaku to shuatiki wamata celebration tu wanaka tushkwana.
Matana tao tai ti tao to tai.
Yanaku atati wamata shishuataku oto sotoko yatakata titi titi.
Mutaina tao toi.
Tati titi yanakata shiti titi tutuku shanaka. Hotutu inaka kututu shiki o makata. O tanaka tu te shiku atata.
Matatai kau tukoaita. Notui tau tukoi tau tuata.
Bayawata kosuwata
Awamata.
Bayiwa sumba kaka niya kuwatata Osaiya wata uwaka
Ihapena
Sawata
once. Tuaka wata usuaka ta tuanakata.
Kinuwa
Ota.
Kiniwa ya Wata
Kuana
wayaka
kuana. Astuaka.
Muwata
Tu muana.
Suwakata Kunuya wata
Eva.
Mayasuwaka Uwa
Oniyo wamata iyo wamakata ini amakata ine akuana. Eni
Uwa
yanakuna te yumani yanaka unaraka.
Suwakata
Wamai hana wo mata o te ishi wa makaona. Ei kumata sao tate kuanaka o tane. Ei wakata o tate sa wakate to wamakata iene. Ei amama e sa o mate te ki o makate o mata iene te. O ne ki o makata iene te. Mata e te ne ke te o mata te ke o mata e te te o mata anana ka o toto i
Mate ata to ata ni tau ati tau.
nama te nama ma te nana ka tu 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 ku mata te se ke te te i o makata e tamae aua tau
Notoi tai tana tau toi tau tau.
umata ka tu to 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 i siki ki o makata umakata te ke ti tu tu matakata. Adore
Samuata
taku tai ga o tai taku anai ne te 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 mata tai na u na u mata e taku mata e na tau matai tatu mata tatau mata e te tu te na
Mate atau tau ai tai ai anau.
Uaranata, Sesio no Waranata, Eniana Narata, Oro no no totorokia na 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 na. Aranata.
Mawata. Uwata tato kuyo wata.
Uatata yokoto yanakata. Soko yanata.
Siwata ta. Kuno waya wata. Suwakata kuya. Maya tuwata. Kuno waya wata. Samakuya ta wata.
Utai nata utoata iti ukoata. Uta utoata. Uta ukoata iti aka. Mautuko iti ata koata. Mautu koai nata utoata.
Samata wata kuya wata. Showata muaka.
Kuwata.
Mutuana tautu tuana tautuana.
Iyakanata.
Mutuata kaiti utuana.
Uamakata iti anakatuanata. Kiyanata kuwata.
Sawata.
Suwana. Tikawama. Tikamada tukuana. Tukuana.
Samawakata koyata. Siwatata. Kunoyawata.
Tutuisha wakata.
Matai no tautuana.
Akachika papa. Tuku papa chiki titi yanakata.
Sawatata wata. Kiwayawata. Toyawata tawa. Mayawaka kuwayawata. Suwakata kuyawata. Mayawata wayata. Kuyawaya. Suyawaya. Tuwata.
Mutai natai kyoto.
Shayawata. Tuwata tudua. Kuyawa.
Chihuahua, Chihuahua, Chihuahua,
Obawata. Wayawata. Suwataka. Kunoyawa. Sayamama. Wa. Koyawa. Puwakaka. Kunoyawa. Suwa. Samawata. Wuya shineyawa. Wuyawa. Mbatuka. Kiwa yawa. Mosawa. Mosawa. Shineyawa. Wayawa. Mbatakoyawa. 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 Samakuna yawa. Hashikuwa.
Sukuyata, Iyakuata, Tukuata, Nikuata.
Bawata. Kuyawata.
Matuata na tautuata. Taututuana.
Tukuata,
Mutuata. Utuata.
Tukuata, Nikiyawakata, Hetuana, Kawata, Tikuata. Uana, Kuana, Tikuama, Tiwama, Tikama, Uana, Tiwama, Tikuama. Sukuata, Yamaka, Wata, Tikamata. Sawana, Tekiyama. Ya ya mai yo yo ya 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 yo 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 to wa na ta yo wa ya na ya wa ya 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 yo ya yo ya wa na ka ta yo wa na ya na to ya na ka ta ya na te ku wa ka ta ya na to ya na
Yayawata. Masuwaka. Kinyokuwa. Kaiyakota wa hawa.
to su
Wasayawata. Moyawa.
to su ana tikiana
Shiwayawata.
kukuana tikiana Ezekiel
Pusakoa.
sota anakota ne kuata eni o makata hiena o wababa isi waba jishaku wababa jisata to koto to tishanakata
Tau koi sha taututuata ka. Utu shutu tuata tutuata.
wababa isheke tu o shanata to koto sanaki titi anakata tu shinya o anata wo maka o to so hiena maka tu kuyana Guarda, no, 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 tiki, mama, para cá, tu, com isiki, ama, papá, tu, isiki, ama, kata. Se ama, mama, tio, bate, tio, baba, tio, baba. Oh, qué fuerte. This is
Aswata,
powerful, powerful.
Tayamakua, Kuya Shana, Wota, Wotata, Wotata, Kuya, Waya, Wasa, Wakata, Kiniya, Wota, Wota, Batukuya, Wata, Batukuya, Wata.
Uama, siuama, tauko taito koto stana, ete toko totos aka kuata, atu kuata teki waka, totoko siti
Utui
kikaka.
tanata kau tui tahai ta utu ta iu tuhu ta uata tau ta i hatu ta i tau tu ta hatu o ta i ta hu ta i ta tu ya
Sawatata,
Sukuata,
Oiwata,
tukuata, tika mata kaptuata.
Uwasa,
matu ya tai tau ya tau
Sushisho wa baba ishi, papa ishu, patai, kumai, heyo, ai, o, daianao, daia, kuanam, tikianam, kuanam, ise, oma, ineku anakatu, anakao, nam, usu anakatu, tukuana, uanakata. Osawamaka tutika makuta ta otaka wata e kuata kutu to shokuata kawata o akatu akata e sikuata nikuata te shokuata omoto anakata open open tu kuata ine
Ahoi,
ti yu
tahi, tau,
akata
toho, tai,
shuku
taho, tai, tana, to, ai, to, tai, ta, to,
tuata
o, tai, ma.
tuata set yourself free kuaka uatata
Uwata,
tu shukuata
Washawata,
true expression. Tuakata.
Washata, Washata,
Tuarata.
Sayamata,
Turpata.
Moto, tai,
Makuata,
takai, ti,
Waka,
tau, to.
Kutututi. We. We. We.
Waka,
We.
Moyana, tai, tau, yana, to, aoi. Moyana,
Shababa Ishwa.
Basuwaka to Waka,
Wakawanaka tuataka watatiki yaka.
Kia Wayawata wa, Sayamata wa, Mayawata,
Otu ataka otu toe niki wa makata.
Masuwatata, Wusata, Kia Wata, Watata, Mayawata,
Tutui takai tana tukoe.
Miyawaya,
Oto taiti oto toayata toayata toyata.
Wata, Koyawa,
Chukubaba,
Shawata,
Shikibu,
Yawata,
Papa, Chikuba.
Pawasata,
Kuataita, kuataita, kuata, shukuata.
Suwata, Koyawata, Shanawayawa,
Oh, ya, toya,
Uwa,
yuabakata. So, tawababa,
Uwata,
chakua, chikuata, kuatana,
Kiyo,
kuatata, suakata.
Matutai
Watatikua.
tau toyata tu tan to toi tau tu ta i tau ta i tau tuata. Tuata u tu koayata te o toata. To tau tu ta i ti u to ua ti uayata uayata o takai to koata o ta i tau tu huata uata tata
Mataio,
huta huta
matauara,
tata
kia, makuara, tikuara.
Suwata,
Kuana.
tai ti tu tuata
Puaka, oto, uchikuana. Otoku, ushiana, kotu, untukuata, ti amana. Etikumata, akawata. Etukumata, tikuanata.
Ta ita haitia utuhu tuhuata. Uta ita uta utuhuata. Ota ota na titukoya. Makaya ta na te ana toata. Motokoi tita usuata. Motokoya. Moata ita uta ota uata. Makoya nai. Aotoi tauaya kao.
Wamai na wanati o makayo. Sheyana o matanai ne kiyo manayo.
Tokoi te akao te ao. Taui akao ayanao.
Awaba ishawa katana o natatai. Kao matai setete kumama setakao. Wata shiwaka. Tushuku.
Toi takaya na tokoyata. Otoyata otokoata.
Uaka, utuaka, tuaka, tuata, tukuana, esikuanata. Eshuanakata tusitike amaka.
Tokoyata matuyata. Utokoy na mutuayata. Toi ti ututa utuata.
Uanaka asagoto tuanaka. Te saka toto sete teki toto siti titi titi araka.
Tikaya takaya tukuya takaya ta utukoyaka. Takai ti tiata. Utuko tukoya.
Tana kakuta
Mutaita.
sidata toko te satatai titi tiarakata. O te siti tio makata. Ona tate siti tio makatata sisi shukutoto isiti titianakata.
Takai tikiyata kokoata titiata utuko tokoata tito tutuata tuata.
Tuanakata sesi shanakata. Eseti tio totokoto isiti titia huana. Iana huana tiwa. Iwanaka huana ta ianaka huana.
Notoye tanatata te ototo toata. Itiota itiota otoata. Makai ta otoata.
Tuanakata itianakata. Tuaneta kuanata kuana. Ese kuanata. Si kuanata.
Matakai tititiana tutua utuata. Utuata titi utu tuata. Tuata. Matia tutukua tau tuata. Utuata tai te toata. Ti utukoyata. Utukoya ti utu. O tai ti tuata. Tukoi ti tukoya.
Tukobati. Ututui kuakata.
Tukua tau tuata.
Tikiti titiaka tuta tikata shiti titiakata. Tanakata tika titi 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 titi.
Tutuata. Titi utuata. Utuata. Tutuata te utu. Tautua ana utu.
Nikata te se te tahu mahe na koto matatai ke akao toianao.
Motitio. Tio. Tai nao.
Wakatu kuata, seku wakata, tikuanata, kuanata, esituanaka, tuanaka. Siwamakata. Uanakata tukutuana, te suakata, tukuatanaka te sukunta.
tutu iti manata, utu itau tuko iti taumoto. Tamu tai tai tau tuko tai ti tau tu utuata. Te tamu tuko e tau yata. Tau e tai e tau ta i tuata. Mata iti taka utuko ya. Utuata.
Wow, no? Now we need to translate all of this. Subtitles. Summarizing, this is one of the most wonderful feelings. To share, merge with the energy of our brothers. And I'm referring to Wesley and Luis, but also to all the beings that we are bringing together. Kuata, esi,
Tu tamata utumata e ti ata utu tu tai tau tukuta mutai ti ota mutai hata ai ti utu to tai na ukoya ukoye tau tu tau koa tau to tau koya tau koi ti tau tu ata ti atai ti tu ata mutai ti tau ati ata to koi ti tau tu ata i ti o to ata to koi ti na tu ata tu koi tau tu ata
Watatau bata isi oko to si shata tutu ku tutu ikiki anata tuku atati ti anakata. They had a lot to say today. Watata wata. What's your feeling, Wesley?
Uasata.
Wata
Sama
wata.
iawa. Uakata kua.
No point. I can't put it into words.
Usana iata utata. Uyakata iawa. Usa oya. Uyata ia. Uakaya kuta iawa. Batakuya. Batakuya wa suka. Suka saya mauata. Nuatatau. Washata.
Tukuata. Honoaka. Tosu.
Kuyawa suakata.
Tukuata.
Tawa yawa shanawa tanuaka. Tayawata suakata. Pitleta sabuwakata. Tinuwata. Bawata.
It feels like that.
Suwatata. Tinuwa.
Entirely.
Tinuwa shinawata. I can't even say it.
No, it's
Suwatata. Mayawa.
I love it. I really love it. Watawati waka waka, because we all get in this frequency where we cannot even talk. Kuakata, tuatawata, isio, koana.
Siwata. Sawata.
Etitiyo makata.
Kinuwata.
Taka tuku tuishite.
Atuwata. Uyawata.
tu tau tu tia tau tu tui tai tau tu tau u tai ti o tu
Uanaka utanaka iseki tanakata sete tiku tanakata. O atakuana tukuata kikuanaka tu to tokoshi.
kai ti o tu koia
All I can remember is a moment that they were treating the bones, all the skeletons, let's say, in every human. And then from doing that, they were doing the same to all the animals. And then they were passing the same energy for the insects and other beings that they don't even have bones. And then I remember also that there was a moment that I was feeling pain in my chest. in my chest, more local, let's say, in my heart, in my organic heart. And I was asking, what is that? Why I'm feeling that pain within? And they answered to me that it's because I am tapping in the suffering and in the pain of humanity. And then when they do that, I've been doing this for maybe since 2012. When I feel pain in any part of my body, I send love not only to the part of my body that is in pain, but also to all the hearts in humanity that might be also feeling pain. This is a way that we assure that the love is reaching everyone. Tuana, kuana, tiana. And somehow my guides, they made me feel that in my organic heart. So they just say, send love to your heart, and automatically from your heart, the love is gonna spread everywhere, in everybody's heart. You might get this type of messages, but if we don't trust them, they don't take it. They don't take action. But with the light languages, we have that advantage. That is not. It's almost impossible to block that, and that's why we have difficulties to also speak in our earthly language, because they are so much in that flow, in that fluent love, that we don't even put our mind discerning or thinking or questioning if that love is getting there or is not getting there. It's just getting there. We just feel that it's getting there. Kuatati, kuana, tuanati, kuana. And after a while that we are doing that, it's so difficult to come and talking in our earthly language, suaka, wanati, kuana, because it keeps us in that frequency, in that high frequency, vibrating, and not only as frequency vibrating, but also connected to everything that is. And somehow when we speak our earthly language, we separate, our language separate, just because it's the language we use here, and we separate energy. When we are with the light languages, we don't separate anything. We just let everything be and happen. We flow. And they give us, I remember that they were giving me, and also they were giving me these feelings so that I can tell this later on now to everyone, that the more we let this flow inside, and the more that we receive that feeling of expression, express yourself, open your chest, be the expression, the more we are going to open, we are going to allow all this love be, which is us. It's not nothing exterior. It's just us. It's not nothing alien. It's Yuana Kuana. Because our dimension here is not disconnected from the other dimensions. We only think that with the mind. And we are remembering.
Watata wasa wayawata mayawa sawata shuwatata kuyawata mawa watata kunatiwa wata.
I felt like, let me express that easier for you. Let me make that easier for you. All that you are saying, let me say it in a much easier way. And you took over. Because it's so difficult really to put it into words. But again, I receive thank you from all these beings, from also for transmitting this also into the interpreting this into earthly words, because there are some brothers and sisters who come across with these videos, and also they might feel in a stage of their lives where they are still discerning what these light languages, what is this, what do they mean by saying that. That's why they also feel very happy and grateful when we put some effort, let's say effort in brackets, into interpreting some of the things that we are so privileged and lucky to Aquata te tuaka o te sikika kuntutu ise ene aku antiwa mata esu tuana. Don't you believe or think that if every human being will share this love that we share in this group, everything will get transformed instantly? Into this love that we share, and from there we will act in a different, very different way towards each other. And they are doing like this in my shoulder, saying, yes, relax, it's gonna happen. But maybe not as in the speed that you wish. But it's happening. Oh yeah, but when you get into this gathering feeling, fusion, merging, love, you really wish this for everyone. And that's what we are doing in this group. We are sending this love to everyone, to everything that is. We do set the intention so that it reaches every one of you, everywhere where you are listening. And for those who don't watch the video, it also reaches any kuana. You don't need to be exposed to this video. Now the experience is gonna be amazing if you listen to this video. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And if you come to this group like Luis, Wesley, and I, we are here, you're gonna feel something also different. You don't need to speak the light languages if you want to be here. There is no need for that. There is no any requirement to be here apart from love and respect to each other. You can come in anytime and you can leave anytime. Just be love, free love and expression, communication and unification. Imagine that now your teacher of history come and ask you, can you tell me about the revolution, the French Revolution? And you say, go and fuck yourself. Just as natural, but without any bad or negative intentions. Just like a natural response of, look, it's impossible for me to describe now the French Revolution.
Well, it's interesting you said that, because here in Blarney, there's the school. I don't know that I said this already. The school is actually changing, so there's another school we built. It's funny because I've been building schools since I've been back. Well, the first thing I started doing is building schools, but I didn't build this one. But anyway, so there's a kind of a, you know, the way basically past pupils go down. There's a kind of a open house, whatever. So there's myself and my brother, and one of my close friends, one of my best buddies, I suppose. We went down, and there's a school teacher. He's an English school teacher, but I never opened my books. So his name, he's a cool dude. He's a very nice fella. Dan's his name. And he was kind of a young teacher too at the time. He was very young. He's probably about 25, I'd say. But he goes, and I wasn't good at school. Like, and then I said, then he said, he was kind of like, right, Wes. We were supposed to meet him for coffee. He was wanting me to meet up with him for coffee. he goes, all right, Wes. And I was like, all right, Dan, story boy. And he goes, are you still, what did he say? He said, oh, you're involved in that shaman stuff. And I was like, I said, shaman stuff, what you mean? And then I kind of we started talking, like, and I was like, when I was speaking to him was connecting to the walls, connecting into the different fields of energy being played out from the last time I was been there. And I was actually looking, like, just observing and witnessing the structure of even the teachers, the pupils, and how things are becoming more like less structured, and less control. I feel more understanding. And then I was observing, is this me because I'm older, or is this me is because the structure is unfolding? That was an interesting question. So then he was like,
I think it's the second part. I think it's happening.
It's
The structure is changing.
changing.
Even if humans don't want, they don't want that to change. It's changing. There are people against who don't want that to happen, but it's happening.
So good. And the wave bands, so the wave band is changing. So the level of consciousness has changed from we were in school, which was changed again from periods before it. But then he was like going, I said, I think the shamanism is what we're talking about. And he goes, oh yeah, I went to see a shaman. And I was like, oh yeah, how'd you get on? And he was drunk, and I was like, all right. He's talking Peru. And then I went back to school again. And I was like, sure, I was never going to school anyway. And then he said, he kind of looked at me, but he's really listening. Every word I was saying, he was listening. He was taking it in. So when I was speaking with him, I said, when we used to speak, I think I brought it up. I said, when we used to speak, I didn't say to him we'd speak with the walls. I didn't say we'd speak through the floors. I didn't say we'd speak through the mountains, rivers, oceans. But he was getting it. He's kind of getting the communication. And he said, I have to say, I said, sure, you know I wasn't great at school. He said, no. But he said, no, you weren't. You were actually. But he said, you were very good at communicating, expressing yourself. And I was like, I was kind of looking at her, I was like, are you serious? No, he said, you were.
You were not getting that feeling when you were little, eh?
No. It wasn't.
Yeah.
And then on my way down, because my brother sold him the car, because my brother's got a brother and sister car dealer, so, and they were he was kind of talking that he's, at that school mentality. It's funny because he perceived it totally different, because he had a different dynamic of his opinion, and I was like, that's funny. It's cool, like it's cool to see it, to witness it, because it's a totally different schooling. Like this stuff is a different schooling. It's the energetics. What we're working with is the energetics. Yeah, what's changing, what's actually unfolding is the energetics. That's the language, is the energetics that's unfolding. That's all in the moment. Reality is just unfolding as we speak.
Yeah,
amazing.
Exactly. And he will continue doing so. Anako to anata wanata. We will approach more brothers and sisters that we might think that they will never get it, but they are getting it and they are listening. Kuana tuana. They might not know what do you mean with light languages or things like that, or maybe explanations that we give, but they will be listening to the love that we send. The kuana tuana. We are talking.
Like imagine this now, right? This is super cool. Like I'm just thinking of myself from here where I'm from. I'm walking on the road, and you're walking up the road, or someone's walking up the road, and I was like, gonna, which would have happened a long time ago, to be honest. Maybe a kunoya tuata, And then there might be a response of Sumayawa. And then Uyawatawa. Suwayawata. Doing the same thing and Siniwayawata. And then a Kuyawata, ta Kumbayawata, Kunuwata. And then that connection. And then a Siniwayawata might come running from another direction. Kuyawata. And then all the tribes will come in and connect.
Yes, I was experiencing that, and they were saying that in earthly language, when we raise the voice, we feel like shy to raise the voice because it's like something that maybe it's not polite to do or to react towards someone. But with the light languages, they were telling me it's completely not that way. It's totally different. When you raise the voice, you are raising the vibration. You are raising the happiness, the joy, any feeling that you have in your chest. You are enhancing it. Tuanaka, tuana. So let's the chief from your tribes express themselves through you. Eneki yomata wanati kuanata. So that you free yourself and you free the tribe. Many brothers and sisters on earth, they are part of your tribe. And you being the chief, when you let that energy enhance and increase and vibrate greater and greater, you are really doing the same in your system, in your body, but in everyone else who belongs to your tribe. And then once you raise that vibration as a unit in your tribe, you start interconnecting other tribes and other chiefs. And then we create that ripple effect of awakening. That's why you speak light languages. You are listening to us from home, and you are feeling sometimes like raising your voice or raising your singing, or you feel a tone. Sometimes I feel like saying tones like that. I was feeling that this time they were coming from the whales, tikuana, or some type of beings like whales. Don't judge with your minds if the sounds like in earth, like an earthly whale. Just let it flow. Don't do those judgments. It's normal that you are gonna pay attention to that and maybe compare and all of that, but keep flowing, because different whales around the universe, they make different sounds, different frequencies. So you might not be familiar with some of them just yet. But the more you let those tones be expressed or run through you, the more you are going to remember that familiarity with those whales from another places where you are right now. They tell me, remember that nothing is happening in the past. So everything is connected now. So if you let that tone come through you, be expressed, you are connected to that energy whale, from any other dimension right now. The more we let it, the more we allow it, the more we make that present. Wow. Yeah, they also show me images of going to the knees. People's in these times. It's happening to me, actually. It has been happening to me for months now, but they were telling me in this transmission that it's not happening to me alone. There are a lot of brothers and sisters who are experiencing pain in their joints, and many of them in their knees or in their ankles or in their hips. Eti guanata wanata tioana. That is the result of feeling the soul wanting to go in one direction, but your physical experience is still here. So the soul wants to be here, and your physical is still here. So that reflects in your joints with tension, with even pain. And what they tell me is to don't let increase the worry within myself, and just keep my whole trust and faith in that transformation and change. Kiwamata wanata, that is going to facilitate the transformation and change and the shifting. Kuata wanata, and at some point that pain will disappear. It will dissolve, because the body and where the soul wants to be is going to become in alignment. It's going to be in alignment. Awana. From the moment that happens, the pain goes, the tension goes, and that disalignment disappears. So you are listening to this video and you are having this type of symptoms from this massive shifting that we are experiencing. Yeah, have faith. Instead of, don't get stuck in the worry. Just put your love and faith that everything is going to be fine, because it's going to be fine. And when we say, like in English say, everything is going to be okay, when we say that and we mean it, we open the door for transformation, for beauty to come, for light to come, for help to come, for support to come. But it's not just saying everything's going to be okay. Feel it inside, and trust that and have faith on that, because that's the way you open the door to all possibilities. And amongst them, healing. Kuakata otes iti kuata etiu makata enete keishu kototoana. They're showing me a pyramid. Kuateti kutotos ititio kotoana, with lines like this, 2 lines, and then 3 lines, like if they are sending that symbol, like a symbol and sealing for that to Huana to manifest on planet Earth. Wow, I think I'm gonna start drawing as well, Luis, at some point, because they are showing me already things that I didn't see that clear, like now, and everything happens so fast.
So what? I seen that earlier on too.
Yeah,
The triangle. I seen a triangle. Yeah. No, it's weird you said it, because it's earlier on.
This reminds me a moment that we were just about to start another part of the transmission with light languages, and you started saying exactly what I was saying, Brother Wesley. And that I started laughing in tears.
I wasn't gonna say it, but it was in my head. I could see it. Well, in my like inner vision, I was seeing it, and I was like, "All right." And then I was like, "All right, this is strange." Yeah,
it's so amazing. So
yeah, well, what I was seeing is kind of more galactic coding. I don't know.
Galactic coding a lot. Actually, I saw galactic coding, and I was feeling the codes from Luis. Atu ati kuata wote tikio amata koana ene tikio mata tase waka wanata. And in that moment, I took the opportunity to ask them to help me also downloading these codes. And sometimes it's just that. We just, sometimes we say, why I don't download these codes? Well, maybe because you haven't really asked O te tio matawana. Maybe because you haven't set yourself open to receive them. Enikwanata. And that's what I felt I did before. Tuanahwata. I opened myself to the opportunity of start catalyzing and channeling these drawings and codes. Atatu tishu to
Bawata.
Kumamata.
Bawatata. Bawayawata. Sawatata. Kunawayawata. Mayawa. Suyawata.
Are these codes coming through, Luis? Hatu, Niti, Kuanata, lately? Do they still keep coming? So, no? This is because the transformation that you are experiencing, brother. Not that I know because of now, because before, during the transmission, they also make me feel that. But because we feel so many things at once, I just didn't remember to say. Up until now that I felt like we are talking and unfolding this information. They say also when you meet a brother or sister, and is also in that vibration, similar vibration to the one that you are, just don't worry about what you are going to say to that brother and sister. Just start from any point, start saying anything, express anything that comes in that moment, and everything will unfold alone. And I am witness of that because I never prepare any meeting or gathering like this, or any session that I do with the quantum hypnosis, any meeting I do with, or that any message that I answer to a brother or sister, I don't think before answering. I don't think. I just feel what my brother has said or what my sister has said, and then I say, let's see what my heart wants to say. Any kuatawana. And in the process of doing that, I am learning myself as well, because that information that is coming through is information that is for me and for everyone. So what we allow to happen when we do this is that we let a brother to activate you, and you send back love to your brother or to your sister, and then your brother gets also an activation from that, and then we pass it like we get, it's like a pandemia, but a good pandemia. Spreading that love that you are sending. And your brother and sister might not answer back, but don't worry about that. Don't worry if they don't answer back. Because if they are not answering back, it's just because it is meant to be that way, and they're going to express that love and energy that you have sent in many other ways. With other people they contact to. And you're going to feel that expansion in your brother. It might not come back to you in form of a message, but it's going to come to you in form of a lot of love. And sometimes the mind just don't discern that this is actually happening because of everything that you are allowing to create. Without interferences. Without without the obstacles of the mind. Sí. Yes. I think what do Do you feel like adding anything else, Brother Wesley?
That's what happens. It's like a spark, and then once it kind of gets, the whole thing is up again. Mai wakata kuna wuyo wata suwatata baya kota katatana yawa mashuku wata kuna suwe wata muyo wa ka shana kuwa tayawata sanawaya matua baya wakata kuwa sukuwa iya kata kumbaya wa suwata sunuwata yama muwaka yawa wata kuna wa yawa moyo wa suwaka kuna wata moshia wa uwa moya kumbayata kuyo wa suwaka nani shuga shiwa
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Brother Luis, do you feel like adding anything else to Kuata or Tosh or Kuana?
Yeah, there's a shift happening because I'm starting to hear more, like
the vibration from the light languages. You are starting to hear more.
Like the high pitches in specific moments, you know.
Yeah. You know these light languages that sometimes we share, that they go like the sound om, like that. When they come through, I've been experiencing this week that when I let them go, I let them flow for, let's say, 5 minutes or more. I never calculate the time because it's not important. But I feel that it's after a while. After a while, I start feeling that the light languages start creating also not the vibration only from here, but the vibration start feeling in one area of my body. And then once I reach that point that is caused by the pitch, but also by the constant vibration from the light languages, once I reach that stage, I just let it expand and expand and expand, and I can be like 1 hour or more. I don't know. I never calculated, but for a long time, treating my heart or another area of my body, and they feel vibrating. They feel like, and reminds me what we spoke before to our sister Tiara, that came before Luis. She came before we started recording, and then her battery in her mobile just ran out, so she couldn't continue here with us. But we were talking about the frequency that the bumblebees and the bees create with that buzzing feeling sound to us. The same is what I'm trying to say here. The bees treat each other and heal each other by doing that vibration, that frequency. And the same we can do with our own voice, because this is a divine instrument. Etia kuanta wanata, eti kuanata iseti kuanta iseti amata. And the more you let it express and practice, without restrictions, the more surprises we are going to get about the effects that are going to be unfolding. But yet this week it has been for me very like a step forward and upgrading in terms of healing myself and healing others. Because like I say, when I'm feeling something in my body, I feel that I'm doing that healing to everyone else. When the light language is activated, you don't feel anymore that you are separated. You feel that if you treat your heart, you are treating everyone. And that thing that you say about the pitch and the upgrade that you say, Luis, I feel that has a lot of connection with this that I just say. So yes, it's an upgrade. It's a opening in the perception of what we channel. Is a demonstration that goes to our scientific left brain to also say, I love you, calm down, but this is happening. And as I can feel it, I can prove it. And as I can perceive it, I am proving that to myself. So I'm going to keep doing this with trust, determination, and faith. From a sense of security, assured that you are doing what you love doing. See, yes, thank you. Anything else you'd like to add, Luis? Joaca?
I felt like a dragon in the beginning, like a white dragon, and also like elves, the elves energy.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And also, yeah, it was beautiful, like activation, but the activation now is like a recognition.
Exactly.
More subtle. Yeah.
Yes. And Tiara, our sister, she was also mentioning the dragons before. And I'm not sure if Brother Wesley mentioned them as well. He didn't say in human earthly language, he said to me in light language. One of my guides is a white dragon, and I'm not saying that it must be him or her. But I did resonate with Sister Tiara when she say, or when Brother Wesley told me in my heart that the dragons are here. And what you have said, Luis, now is a confirmation. That's why it's so important that sometimes we think that these things are silly to say, but no, to me it means a lot because you have confirmed something that I have felt from the very beginning, something that I completely forgot because there are so many feelings and emotions going at once that I cannot recall everything. So when we share something, we also help another brother or sister to recall something that they have been experiencing through the transmission. It might not be important or that important for us here in the group. To me, is because it's always a confirmation is always welcome. It always raises the vibration. So I love them, no matter for how long during the transmission I've been acknowledging that the dragons were there. But for people who are exposing themselves for the first time to these light languages and to these connections, it helps. We should remember. We need to remember that we were in that stage as well at some point. And this is for everyone. Happy with everything? Thank you, brothers. Thank you so much for this space, for this blessing.
Nuya Kota. Thanks very, very much. Sama Kuya Watata.
Big hug to you both.
Uwakata. Moya Wata. Kiwatata. Uwasata. Have a lovely weekend. Koina Wayata. Good Friday. Samuwata. And Wayawata. Kumbaya Wata. Wayawa. Peace out, lads. Peace out. Bye, 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 bye.